express them. And if you need to, you got hands, use them.
To wave?
Yeah. Last, commit to 2 things. Fighting white supremacy where and how you can. This doesn't mean taking up knitting unless you're making scarves for black and brown kids in need. And funding black and brown people in their work. That's all she demands.
I don't understand
any of it.
Any of it. I'm cool with fighting white supremacy. That's cool because that's ridiculous. I'm cool with not willing your stuff to racist people. That's cool. The rest of it is just absolute garbage. You actually missed one even.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
White people, if you can afford to downsize, give up the home you own to a black or brown family.
Oh, okay. That's
of course, preferably a family from generational poverty. They talk about rebudgeting. Why don't some of these people that are in poverty rebudget?
Yeah.
So
because they ain't got nothing. You can't rebudget nothing.
I agree with that. So get something,
yeah,
and then budget it.
You don't understand anything.
Maybe I don't. Look, I'm speaking from a place of privilege, but we were talking earlier, and there's jobs out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the issue, that you can't wear
Nathan,
jobs.
You just don't understand. Those jobs don't pay anything.
Some of them don't, right? I wouldn't take those jobs.
They don't pay money, so I'd rather have nothing than something. If I have to work for it.
Wait. Okay.
Because I don't have to work at nothing.
I agree with that.
All right.
Yeah.
At least
that's true.
The American Civil Liberties Union.
Oh, you're moving on from that. You spent 30 minutes reading those 10
We got to move on.
And you're just moving on.
I just wanted.
You're just going to read through them. You didn't say whether you agree or disagree with them. You're just putting them out there.
You did that for us.
Okay. Well, I don't speak for you.
Yeah, you do.
We're often at odds.
No, I know it. But you speak for me all the time. Yeah. All right. So ACLU, they're culturally insensitive because they sent a tweet Wednesday afternoon, and they captioned a photo of a blonde-haired Caucasian child waving a free speech onesie and waving a flag, and wearing a free speech onesie and waving a flag, with the comment, "This is the future that ACLU members want." Which, I kind of get the point. I mean,
come on.
It's basically saying we want a white.
No, it isn't.
A beautiful white blonde-haired child to be the future. They could have had a multicultural photograph of children playing together and say that's the future we want.
No, that's
especially if the children were at a rally.
That's the politically correct
and
garbage that is destroying things like free speech, is that every time you see a picture of a white kid, that must mean that they don't like anything that's not that white kid. That's insane. You're falling right into the same insanity of the nutcase that had those top 10 demands, that if you are white, then you must give to somebody who's not white. It's ridiculous. It's a picture of a white kid.
I'm telling you, the parents of that white kid are privileged.
I don't care.
Because look at how beautiful that kid is.
Yeah, I agree
It's
with
got
that.
a toy in one hand, American flag in the other, and she's got clothes on.
And doesn't seem to be throwing a tantrum at the moment. So that's good.
And seems to be cleaned and well fed.
Yeah.
So that's privilege, baby.
It might be, but that's not the point.
Somebody took that image and they polarized the and tinfoiled special effect all of her skin tones.
Oh.
So it covered all the spectrum of all the colors, and then reposted it. That was funny.
Yeah,
I did that. Anyways, let's. Did you see it? Did you see
No,
it?
I didn't see it.
Great.
No, it's not great.
It's funny.
Come on.
All right.
It's ridiculous, and I can't believe
I
can't believe you agree with the outrage on that one. Like honestly, it blows my mind.
I understand the outrage.
Nah,
I don't know if I agree with it, but
I can understand where it comes from. But it comes from a place that's just so false that it's not even worth talking about.
Considering what's even more disturbing about that picture is that most of the people that work for the ACLU are diverse.
Yeah, so how can you say that they're racist? Because there aren't black people who want black people to go away or want them to be that just doesn't happen. So how can you say that the ACLU, who you're saying is diverse, is somehow putting out this racist message that we want we want white kids.
Oh, I don't think it was intentional. Is that what you think I'm thinking?
No,
I'm saying I understand. I
understand
why people might be upset by it.
Yeah, I can understand it, but I think it's ridiculous. All right, that's fine. We got 5 minutes.
Oh boy,
Let's
too much.
move on.
Let's go to Lovett Prep School.
Oh, that's way down there.
I think this is in Atlanta area. It's a private high school, kindergarten through high school, where 1 student was expelled, 5 were suspended, and 2 were banned from co-curricular activities after the officials at this prestigious school learned about the Jew versus Nazi themed beer pong match. The teams used cups that depicted the Nazi swastika and the Jewish Star of David. Now, there was a photograph, and I looked at it, and I was thinking that the cups were painted like with a swastika.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. The cups were arranged in the shape on each side of the ping pong
clever.
table of Star of
That's
David.
clever.
Yeah.
They could have picked different symbols.
Yeah.
But that's clever.
I think it's, well, okay. Much ado. Anyways, and the thing is, there were a lot of alumni that were there at the party. There were a lot of non-students that were there.
Okay.
A lot of minors were drinking, so there were a lot of issues going on.
This is a prep school, which means they were mostly minors, I would think. The students?
Yeah, the students were, but there were some older kids that were alumni.
So these 5 that were suspended and 2 banned from co-curricular activities, were they banned because of the Nazi versus Jew, or were they banned because they were drinking and underage?
Yeah, that wasn't made clear.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of this,
so what's the story
a little bit of that.
Here?
Yeah. That's all. I mean, it's kind of like Prince What's-His-Face wearing the Nazi uniform at the party.
I don't think you should do it, but I firmly believe that you should be able to play beer pong with a swastika on the table. Minor or not, to be honest, because drinking laws are just...
They could have been using Coca-Cola.
Whatever.
It's Atlanta. It'd have to be Coca-Cola. All right.
Why?
I'm just clever. Really?
Let's move on.
Or Dr. Pepper, maybe. Or sweet tea.
I like sweet tea.
A Muslim woman
not that much, but I like it a little bit.
Was awarded $85,000 by the city of Long Beach.
Oh my!
She was arrested, and her hijab was forcibly removed during the arrest and afterwards.
Okay, it's.
I'm going to buy one for your upcoming special delivery.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a baby Hitler.
Yeah, it's a baby outfit.
I'm not sure why I got sent that. I think that might be hate speech, but all right.
Anyway, she won a bunch of money because the police took her hijab off, and
$85,000.
Yeah. And they said it was policy. They removed all headwear from people that are in prison because, they can use things like that to hang themselves and hurt themselves and have contraband. Let's see. Report there's really no justification. Well, there was. Anyways, that was stupid. Over 120 Applebee's are to close. If you're an Applebee's fan.
I'm an Applebee's fan. I like Applebee's.
Use all your gift certificates soon.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not that big of a fan.
Yeah, I read that. That's kind of a sign of the times, maybe. I don't know.
What?
Well,
are you saying with all these online retailers, the restaurants are closing, or what?
Yeah,
what do you mean the sign of the
times? I don't know how you compete. You can't really blame that on the internet, can you?
Not really.
Maybe because service wasn't that great and the food wasn't that great.
That might be it, and it's kind of expensive.
And it's kind of
for
expensive,
what you get. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
I'm not an Applebee's fan.
Maybe they didn't wear enough pieces of flair.
Yeah, they didn't have the flair. It's the minimum. Now, if you want to go with the minimum, you can. But we want you to express you. Love that movie. All right. That's all I got. We can go. Oh, I know one more thing.
Oh, geez. 30 seconds.
What do you got?
Hurry up.
LL Bean boosting production of his iconic boot. I love the LL Bean boot. I have it. I wear it up deer hunting.
Okay.
An old boot that's done more than Soldier on. Annual sales have grown from fewer than 100,000 pairs a decade ago. This year's projection of 750,000 pairs. They hope to have 1 million by next year. And it's made in America. Love the LL Bean hunting boot. Yeah. And it's well made. It's guaranteed. And they're comfortable.
All right. Well, we are out of time. Go to adoddshow.com, facebook.com/adoddshow. Hey, don't forget to go to myparentsopencarry.com, buy our book, and then back over to adoddshow.com and buy one of our shirts.
Ooh, yeah. Love this shirt.
They're a hot commodity right now.
And not only that, they're not that expensive. You can't get a nice
$10.
T-shirt for $10.
Yeah, I know. All right. Wow. See you next week.
Bye-bye.